Hi rollers, happy Friday. Welcome to day 15. Whew, 15 days. Okay, I think we're doing really great with everything. So I think what I want to do is just keep adding on with the lower leg and foot and toes. Just so you guys have that piece. I think it's really important before we move up any higher to have some of these stretches. So again, these are active isolated stretches. You can get the whole set of these on Vimeo. Just look up Active Isolated Stretching, Aaron Mattis, and you can buy all of these in very great detail where they go through every stretch 10 times. So we're going to do an abbreviated kind of stretching like that. And if you want more information, if you want to work with me, reach out to me. That would be awesome too. When all this is over, I would love to do some privates with you guys if you're interested. Okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and take a strap or a rope or something. I like this stretch rope. It has handles on it. And what we're going to do is just put the rope around the foot. So we're just going to wrap it around your foot a couple times, so it's almost like you have reins, right? Let me sit like this. So you can either do this sitting up or lying on your back. I like doing it sitting up. And what we're going to do is use these straps to move the whole subtalar ankle joint area. So I'm going to pull the inside rope. So I'm inverting to stretch the outside, right? And then I'm coming back to neutral. So again, you're going to use your breath. You're going to exhale. You're going to do the movement with your foot, and then you're going to hold for 1.5 to 2 seconds and come back to neutral. Inhaling again, exhaling, and coming in. So you should feel this on the outside of the leg into the ankle and foot. And then the next one we're going to do is the opposite of that. So we're just going to pull on this outside rope, and the foot's going to rotate out at the ankle joint, and you're going to feel the stretch here, and you're going to get the work here, right? So they're opposing muscles. So as I stretch one, the other one's working. Breathing, actively moving in that direction, pulling with this side, holding for your 1.5 to 2, and breathing. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of the rope, and now we're going to focus a little bit more on pronation and supination of the foot, right? Pronation, supination, stretching. So you can hold at the heel if you want, so you can stabilize your foot, and you can start low with these and then gradually move up the foot to get different parts of the foot to stretch. So if I grab low, and I breathe, and I'm using my own foot to bring that foot inward, and then I'm coming back to neutral. Breathing. And again, you can do 10 of these at each position. I'm going to come up a little bit higher, grab my foot, breathing. And remember, they're active. Breathing, holding for your 1.5 to 2 seconds. And then you can do the same thing. So I'm going to hold, and I'm going to rotate my foot this way. So I'm breathing here. I'm going to exhale. My foot's going to move more towards the outside. And you'll find the ones that feel tight, right? And then you really want to focus on those. So again, you can start lower with these and move up the foot. And it should feel really nice, right? Our feet, for the most part, for most people, don't get a lot of attention, and they carry us everywhere. So they deserve a lot of care and attention and movement. And, you know, they want to be able to articulate really well. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the toes. What's the best way for me to sit? I think like this. So we're going to do the 4 toes. We'll do the big guy last. So all we're going to do is grab that toe. So I'm grabbing around the whole toe, and I'm just pulling back, right? So I'm actively trying to lift and extend that toe up. And you can go down every toe one time and then come back and do them again. But again, you're actively trying to move the toe and you're holding for 1.5 to 2 seconds when you do this. And then you would go back and do them all again. And so you could do this 3 or 4 times for each toe. And then we're going to start moving the toe this way. We're going to flex it down so you can hold and stabilize the foot and then pull the toe down, right? So I'm breathing and pulling each toe. I don't know if you can see that, but you get the idea, right? So you're breathing and you're pulling, anchoring one end, breathing, doing the movement as you push at the same time. And then you could go through those 3 or 4 times. Then we're going to do abduction. So we're stretching the adductors. So I remember Aaron said once that every toe is like a little leg, right? So they should all be getting stretches just like your legs get stretched. So with this one, we're going to anchor one toe and stretch the other one. Anchoring, we're stretching 1.5 to 2. Anchoring and stretching 1.5 to 2. And you can go through those 3 or 4 times. And then with the big toe, we're going to do the same kind of work. So we're just going to pull back. Let's start with that one. We're going to pull back on that toe. So I'm anchoring and I'm really pulling, getting a stretch at the end. If you've never done these before, they can be very, very tender. So, you know, again, don't go into pain. Just go into a stretch. But really keep them active. Really try to move when you're doing these. And the other thing with this one, if you're getting a bunion, if you move obliquely a little bit with this toe, it's going to help with that bunion. And then we can move down. So I'm grabbing the toe and I'm pulling down, stabilizing the foot. And again, you can come down and move obliquely with this toe, down and away. And then you can go into your adduction. So I'm stabilizing and I'm moving. I can move obliquely with that toe. Good. All right, and then you do the same thing on the other side. So just feel the difference between one foot and the other. This foot should feel nice and open and loose. You can articulate and feel the ground better when you walk. It's really making your feet intelligent and feel great. So also you would want to add, if you don't have them already, your foot wakers or foot release work before you do the stretches. If you're really tight, that helps a lot. I use mine every morning. I combine those 2 things. So try it out. Play around. We'll add more on tomorrow. Have a great day, you guys. Happy Friday.